Finally, Link has come back to his channel.
Today's video is a top 10 that a couple of people requested. We're going to do my top 10 inspirational quotes. 10 is from Babe Ruth, greatest baseball player of all time in many people's eyes. He said many great inspirational quotes, but the one that always resonates with me is yesterday's home runs don't win today's games. I think that's powerful. Literally, what happened yesterday, what you did yesterday, just because you did something good yesterday doesn't mean you do it good today. Doesn't mean it matters today even. What's important is what you're doing right now. 9, Nelson Mandela. He said, may your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I think that's quite clear. It's important for your goals and your decisions to be driven by what you want, not by the fact you're scared of consequences. That's how you really become happy. It's not by avoiding things that make you sad. It's going after the things that make you happy and make your life better. 8 is Robin Williams, someone I've spoken a lot about on the channel before, how much he inspires me. He said, I used to think the worst thing was to end up alone. It's not. The worst thing is to end up with people that make you feel like you're alone. And it's very true. I think it's so true. It's important to be surrounded by people you enjoy being around and people that make you happy. So I think that's a really good point. 7 is the first fictional character to make the list. I did debate long and hard whether I put fictional characters in this, but I think the two that I've included are quite inspirational and things that I do think about a lot. And number 7 is Qui-Gon Jinn from Star Wars, who's my favourite Star Wars character. And it is, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. I think that says a lot. Just because you can say something doesn't mean it's intelligent too. Just because you have the ability to speak doesn't show you're intelligent. I think you can reflect that to life quite a lot. Number 6 is Albus Dumbledore. He said, sometimes we have to choose between what is right and what is easy. That really resonates with me, because a lot of the time the easy thing to do is not the right thing to do, and you have to decide whether you want to do the easy option or whether you want to do the right thing. Number 5 is from this guy, Scott Hall. Massive inspiration to me. As a child, he was one of my favourite wrestlers, someone I always looked up to, and after his wrestling career he went through massive addiction problems, and he was like close to the edge, and he turned his life around, and he was always known as the bad guy in wrestling. I feel like that's the background you need to know. And at his Hall of Fame speech, when he after he turned everything around, he got accepted in the Wrestling Hall of Fame, he said, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. So yeah, I love Scott Hall. Always have loved Scott Hall. And that quote just resonates with me so much. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. 4 is Michael Jordan. He said, never say never, because limits, just like fear, are often an illusion. One of the things with Michael Jordan is any of the inspirational quotes or anything that Michael Jordan says resonates with me a lot, because he is the undisputable greatest basketball player that ever played. And when someone is the best at something ever, you have to take note of what they say. 3 is Marilyn Manson. He said, when all your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed. I think that's really potent. You know, if you get everything you want, you don't have that enjoyment of chasing your dreams anymore. Because that's one of the best things about chasing your dreams and going for stuff you want, is the journey there. And that's what Marilyn Manson's saying, is that once those wishes are granted, those dreams that you have are destroyed. 2 is Michael Jordan again. He said, if you quit once, it becomes a habit. So never quit. That's simple, that's self-explanatory, but it resonates with me. If you quit, and if you get used to quitting, then you get used to not being resilient and getting through stuff. So don't quit. Number 1 is from this guy. He's got like a glow about him. It's the Ultimate Warrior. I've got the front of one of his t-shirts up here. He's someone that inspires me more than anyone. I've got him tattooed on my leg. He's someone that inspires me. And he said this quote, and it resonated with me, and it's going to resonate with all of you, and you've probably never heard it if you're not a wrestling fan. He said, you must show no mercy nor belief in how others judge you, for your greatness will silence them all. I absolutely love that. You know, what he's saying is no matter what other people say about you, no matter what other people think, you're going to silence them all by how great you are. You alone have the power to shut them up. Just shut up the haters, silence the haters, and prove why you're so good. So number 1 is this fella, Ultimate Warrior. Now, if you've got other requests for top 10s, drop a comment below. The other thing I'd like to know is, was there any of those 10 quotes you hadn't heard before that resonated with you, that inspired you a little bit? And I also want to know, what is your favourite inspirational quote? Drop those down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really, really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.